So good evening, everybody. It looks like we're recording. It is 7:30. We're going to get started so we can get through this because at 8 o'clock we have Lavelle live and hopefully you can jump on that as well. Those are some great stories. So here, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Susan Kaufman and I started in this business a little over 6.5 years ago. Sometimes that just cracks me up to say. If you don't know my story, I was actually friends with Maria growing up. Maria had sold different things throughout her life, including another health and wellness company at which I bought those products from her. And she calls me one night when I'm in Walmart on Thanksgiving week, think of the chaos, and just says, hey, I need to talk to you about this new product. You're going to love it. It's going to help with your headaches. Well, I'm in Walmart. I'm already irritated. It's the end of the day. I don't want to hear about something else, but I was like, sure, call me later, which was baloney. I was never going to answer the phone, right? She was very, very smart though, before she got off the phone with me and said, hey, what's your email? I'm going to go ahead and pop you over a link so you can see what this whole thing is all about, and I'll call you tonight. I full well knew that I was not going to pick up the phone when she called because the last thing I needed was to buy something else right before Christmas. I was a single mom of 2 kids and I was just one of those kind of people who I wasn't going to do that, right? It didn't matter if it was $12 or if it was $150, whatever, right? But I am that kind of friend that will sometimes purchase something from you just because you're selling something. All right. So all of us have those kind of friends, right? So I literally was like, all right, just tell me how much it cost and order it for me. And she said, oh, it's just $150. First mistake. She should have not said that. Okay. We've all learned that story. I was like, you have lost your ever-living mind if you think I'm spending $150 on something I know nothing about right here before Christmas. She said, I'll call you later. We changed that verbiage a little bit, guys. Oh, don't worry about the cost. I need to tell you about it first. You need to tell them what it is and the value of everything they're getting to where $150 doesn't scare the crap out of somebody. Funny how by the end of the night, she had me talked into a $400 promoter pack. Who knew, right? Okay, so she was good at it. So here's the thing. I went home. I could have cared nothing about any of this. I just needed to get through Thanksgiving week. I was just a tired, exhausted mom. I had headaches all the time. I didn't feel good. I had turned 40 years old. I was in crap shape. Nothing good about anything. I was running a rat race every day with these 2 kids, just trying to get through what I call adulting. And the last thing I needed was one more thing sitting on my shelf collecting dust. But here she comes. She calls me and she explains to me, Susan, I really think this product is going to help you with whatever. Susan, I think this product is going to help you with your headaches. Susan, I think this product is going to help you with getting that all day sustained energy. She focused on one thing, only one thing. And she said, here's the deal. You got to do this. You're going to love it. And then she gave me the option of the customer promoter, in which, what do y'all think I said on the promoter deal? Absolutely not. I do not have time for a business. How many of you have heard that before? Or probably said it yourself, right? But here's how she broke it down for me. She was like, here's the deal. You can be a customer or a promoter. They're both free to sign up. They both come with a free website. You get 2 referrals. You get your products for free. However, if you're a promoter, you're going to get paid on it. And here's the deal. Either you can get paid or I'll get paid. You can get paid off your referrals or I'll get paid off my referrals. Which way do you want it to go? Well, I've known her long enough. I knew what she was doing, but I fell for it anyway. And I clicked the promoter button and bought the $400 pack. So here's what happened. And I'm going to explain to you guys on how I convinced so many people to buy those $400 packs, because it seems difficult sometimes, right? But here was the deal. Immediately, no, it was probably the next day, she went right into the VIP 800, 1600, VIP 800, 1600. You got to get 2 customers, 2 promoters, $800 in sales. You get $660. All I heard were numbers and it blew my mind. I totally checked out on her. Well, one, I had no intention of making a business out of this whatsoever. I just ordered as a promoter because I was going to get those 2 people to thrive with me, right? I had no intention of going any further than that. Don't you think I have to eat crow now? Right. Okay. So I had no intention of it. I ordered the products that night. I want you guys to know that my products took 7 days before they came in, and it was 6 days before I had the aha moment. How many days are 7 plus 6? That's 13 days. You have 14 days in your VIP time. The VIP time of when you make this big bonus. What if I'd have kept my mouth shut about this whole Thrive thing for those 13 days? Do you think I would have hit any of those bonuses? No, it'd have been really hard and very stressful, and I probably would have quit. But here's what happened. Remember, I know nothing about what she shared with me on this whole VIP thing. I knew nothing about this little chart right here. Can y'all see? Some of you shake your heads. Can y'all see this Go VIP worksheet on the shared screen? Can y'all see it? Okay. I knew nothing about getting 1 to 2 customers, 3 to 4 customers, 1 to 2 customers to promote. I knew none of that because I did not listen to her, nor did I want to. Because I did not want to take something else on. I was already so stressed out. But here's what happened. I literally was at dinner. One of my friends was sitting across the table from me, and she was complaining about being tired, exhausted, drinking too much caffeine, and needing to lose some weight. And my famous words were, "Oh my gosh, have you heard of that new Thrive thing that's out?" And she literally ghost look said, "No, what is it?" And I was like, "I have no idea, but apparently I sell it now." That was my verbiage. Oh, good Lord. How in the world did I ever make a business out of this, right? I knew nothing to tell her. I didn't know about the product. I halfway listened when I was ordering it. I mean, for real, like I knew nothing. So I literally connected her with Maria immediately, where Maria shared what the product was, what it can do for you. Here's what it's done for me. Here's what I think it's going to do for Susan. Which way do you want to be, a customer or a promoter? Which sounds best to you? Well, what did I click? I clicked the promoter button. What did I order? The $400 pack. So what do you think my friend did? She did exactly what I did. Bam! I've already got one promoter and half the volume for VIP 800, right? Clueless, let me just tell you. But I filled in this little spot right here. This little spot was filled in with that one person. Great. I have no idea what to tell her what to do. I have no idea to tell her how to go for VIP. I knew none of that. But here I was. And Maria said, "Hey, let's go find 2 more of your tired, exhausted friends who just want to order 1 month at a time." Right here. So that's what I did. So here's what we're doing, guys. We're going to look at this VIP 800 and 1600. Now, if you're well past your first 2 weeks of being in this business, no fear. 6.5 years in this business, 200K, millionaire in this company. I do this every 2 weeks. I work this little worksheet every 2 weeks because I need to always be in a Go VIP mindset. Okay. Do I hit it every 2 weeks? No, but at least I'm working towards it. Well, some months I do, several times I have. But my brand new people are here. Why wouldn't I do the same thing I'm asking them to do, right? So here we are. We got a Go VIP worksheet. Very simple. Me and stick figures. We're like this. Love it. I got to have 2 customers. 2 customers. This says a girl and a boy. It doesn't have to be a girl and a boy. 2 customers, and I got to have 2 promoters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just reach out to everybody. I don't know which path they're going to go. I mean, I would have always thought I would have been a customer, but I ended up being a promoter. Who would have thought it, right? But I've got to just reach out to people because I've got to get people on Thrive. I've got to tell them about this product. I have to get them as excited about this product as I am. And as clueless as I was with no trial, no product on hand, I still didn't hesitate to start sharing with 4 of my friends. Why? Because Maria had a great story. She's the person who brought me into this business. She had a great story. I could use her story and say, hey, guess what? I just jumped off into something I know nothing about. I need you to just join with me. Apparently, this is going to help with our energy. It's going to keep us from drinking so much caffeine. We're going to lose some weight, and my headaches are going to go away. That is literally how I talked. Crazy. But people were like, oh, okay, whatever. And what did I do? I put them on the phone with Maria. I did not try to sign them up myself. I didn't know how to do that. I did not try to convince them to be a customer or a promoter. I let her give them the options because she knew what to say. And probably the person who brought you in this business knows what to say. If you're in 6 years into this business, you know what to say, but you still need to have that third-party validation. Mine is Maria. Sometimes it's Lindsay. Lindsay's on here tonight because I'm always trying to find new customers and new promoters, okay? I always share with everybody the difference between a customer and a promoter. A customer's on Autoship. A promoter doesn't usually have to be on an Autoship. A customer orders one month at a time. A promoter can order in bulk. Two friends thriving with you, you both get it for free. Your website is free. It's literally a click of a button. You can either just get your credits as a customer or you can earn money and get credits as a promoter. Which one sounds better to you? Even I've said, hey, have you ever thought about making money while you're taking the product? Most of the time they'll go, no. All right, well, let me just explain to you the difference. Customer promoter, it's free to join. Customer promoter, you get a free website. Customer or promoter with two friends thriving with you, you're free next month. The only difference is a promoter gets paid and gets credits on all their referrals. So now which one are you swaying towards? They pick. Then we go through the ordering process with them. So as a customer, they do have to be on an auto ship. This is not a problem for me. I do not have a problem telling people about auto ships because I'm super upfront with them. How many of y'all hate auto ships? Like I hate them. Not Thrives, not Lavelle's, but I really, really hate auto ships. And here's why, because I always get stuff that I didn't remember I was going to have, right? Have you ever been in that position? And it's super irritating. So I hate them. So I'm very upfront with people. I'm like, listen, as a customer, we're going to order on an auto ship. Don't let that freak you out because I hate them too, but that's how we get an immediate 20% discount. That's how we get an extra box of free lifestyle mix. And I'm going to be following up with you the whole time. I'm going to be in constant communication with you. So don't worry about it. It's on my calendar. You don't even have to think about that auto ship. This is just how we order. Why do you want them on auto ship? One, because when they go on auto ship, they get an immediate 20% discount. Have y'all ever seen how much orders are when they're not on an auto ship? They're more money. Two, that's how you get your credits. You got to have your credits. Okay. So that's super, super important. But it is your job to follow up with them and make sure auto ships do not go through without them knowing. Now I'm going to jump over here to these promoters real quick, and I'm going to tell you how I present the different packages to them. So as soon as they become a promoter, we're going to go over here. Can y'all still see? Can y'all see my my cloud office now? Okay. I'm like, great. I'm so glad you became a promoter. We've got so much fun in store for us. But the first thing we have to do is we have to get your packet ordered. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay. Log in. Let's go to the place order screen. Let me give you your options and then you decide. Guys, I'm telling you, the verbiage on this is 100% guaranteed. So please listen closely. It is recorded. You can go back to this. I want you to use this verbiage when talking to people about these packages. Okay, I'm pretending y'all are all brand new. Okay, ready? Here we go. Okay, so you'll see right there we have a $200, a $400, and $800 pack. Do you see all of those? Yes, we see those. Okay, so let me break down what's in each pack for you. First of all, the $200 pack comes with 1 month of your capsules, 1 month. I gotta make sure they didn't change this. Yeah, it comes with 1 month of your capsules, 2 boxes or 2 canisters of your lifestyle mix and 1 package of your DFTs, just like they do on a customer. And you get $10 in Thrive credits to use on your next purchase. Okay, that's the $200 pack. Any questions? No. Okay, let's move forward. Now check this out. The $400 pack is double the price, but it's triple the product. You get 3 boxes of your lifestyle mix, 3 boxes of your capsules, 3 boxes of your lifestyle mix, 2 DFTs, and guess what? I'm going to throw in the 3rd DFT. Side note, I do this all the time. I throw in the 3rd DFT, or I give them credits where they can order their 3rd DFT later. Okay, so back to what I was saying. It's double the price, but it's triple the product. 3 boxes of capsules, 3 boxes of shakes, 2 sets of your DFTs, and 1 extra free product. I personally like Balance, which is the belly flattener, or Sculpt, which we call our skinny peel. You get to pick one of those. But what's even more cool is that you get 10 free sample mail out credits. What does that mean to you? That means your first 10 friends who want to try this product, you get to send it to them for free. That would be about $150 value of free product you get to send out on Lavelle's dime. Okay? So it's a little bit more than triple the product for sure. And then the $800 package is double all that. $200 package is this. $400 package is double the price, more than triple the product. And then the $800 is double of that. What do you think most people go for? The one right smack dab in the middle, because I have broke that down for them. Okay, that is super, super important when doing that, because guess what? If you have 2 Autoship customers and 2 people who order that $400 pack, what have you just done? You've hit your VIP 800, and you've went a little bit over to go right into this next little section. So when we hit $800 in volume, we get a $660 bonus. 560 of that is cash, and the other 100 is credits. Okay. Now, see, all those numbers were confusing to me. The bottom line is I need 4 friends. I need 4 friends, and they just got to choose which path they're going to go, right? So what if you have 1 friend that orders the $800 pack? Have you hit VIP 800? No. You got the volume, but you still got to have the people. Why does Lavelle set up these 4 little people right here for you to start your business with and earn that bonus? They want you to have a base. They want you to have a base of a business and be ready to go, So what's super cool about that is I hit that VIP 800 without really even knowing what the heck I was doing. Thank goodness the person who brought me into this business, which is Maria, I'm sure all of you hear her name a lot, was able to talk to everybody. She talked to everybody for me because I didn't know what to say. I learned a lot by listening to her, but I let her verbiage take over right here, okay? So in that first week, I still don't have any products in my hand. I still have not put this product in my body, but yet I just earned a $660 bonus, so basically just paid for that kit I just bought, right? Now, I'm not gonna lie. I was secretly praying that this product worked, because if not, I was going to look like a really big idiot with all of my friends. Thank God it worked, right? So then on my first full week of actually taking the product, I just kept on running. I was like, well, that first $660 was pretty easy. Let's try it again. So then I added 2 more customers, because once those first 4, they were like, okay, I want to do it with you, Susan. What is this crazy stuff you're talking about? And here we go. 2 more customers and 2 more promoters. And at the end of the 14 days, with having my aha moment the day before, I hit the VIP 1600 and got another $660. That was pretty stinking cool for a single mom right before Christmas. Can you imagine? And it was super, super easy. I literally just told all of my friends, hey, y'all got to check this stuff out. You got to check this out. You got to check out this Thrive thing. What's your email? I'm going to send you some information. Created them a free account, and bam, had them immediately on the phone with Maria. So it was really fun, because we had that. And I was just in all just happy because I just got a $1,300 bonus. So the third week, I decided to be quiet. I was tired of working that business. I was tired of that. I had other things I had to do. I needed to go spend my money that I just made. So my third check with Lavelle was a big fat zero. Yeah, that wasn't very smart, was it? Like, I was like, why did I stop that momentum? Right? So the fourth week, I have to kick it in gear because I have 4 new promoters who have joined my team, and I need to teach them to do what I just did, right? Without the week off. I didn't need to do that. Okay. And so I eventually started teaching them this whole VIP thing. When you get your new people, put them on this little thing and we'll walk through it with them, right? I had to keep going. Well, obviously I kicked my honey in gear and thought that was really easy to do. I'm loving this product now that I have it. So I'm just going to keep sharing it with my friends, and I'm going to share it with their friends. And I'm going to keep that excitement that in 6 weeks, I earned the car bonus. I don't know how it happened other than just getting people on Thrive, signing them up, giving them their options, having Maria on the phone with them. She gave them options, telling them the packages, and bam, we moved on. Signing them up, telling them their options, getting Maria on the phone. They choose, bam, go every day. I would do this every day to the point that it kind of started to overwhelm me in a really good way. And in 5 months, I was completely debt-free as a single mom. We had some serious options happen. And 1 year later, I decided to leave that corporate job and I became a stay-at-home mompreneur. And then it went crazy because what did I do? I don't not tell anybody. Every single day. I wish I could show y'all. I am going to show you. Every single day, there's this many people that I'm talking to about this product. Not all of them have ordered. I don't know what's wrong with them. They're crazy. Everybody should order Thrive, right? They don't. I don't know why, but I just keep a running list going and I reach out to them and we do all that stuff. So the point I'm trying to tell you is that every day I stay in a VIP mindset. Every day I work that worksheet in different formats to keep my business growing. If you take a week off, guess what's going to happen? You're going to lose your momentum. One of the biggest things that I always like to tell everybody is this is totally a part-time gig, side gig. It's the best side gig you'll have, right? It's a part-time gig. It can be a full-time gig if you want it to be. It is for me now, but it is not a some of the time gig. Some of the time is going to frustrate you. It's going to frustrate everybody around you because you're not keeping your momentum. So I would just encourage you every week. Let's add 2 new people. Who are our 2 new Thrivers going to be this week? I don't know which direction they'll go as customer or promoter, but just add 2 new people every week and then teach them to add 2 and then they'll add 2. And it's crazy how fast it will blow up. Remember, all I wanted to do was get my 2 customers so I can get my products for free. I was cheap. I didn't want to be paying for this stuff. Now there's well over 350,000 people in just this organization. How did that happen? Because every week I'm adding 2, I'm adding 2, I'm adding 2, I'm adding 2. I'm teaching all these people to add 2, add 2, add 2, whatever you got to do, right? Always stick to the basics. I know my shared screen just went away and I need y'all to see that. Always stick into the basics of this right here. Just work the worksheet. Easy peasy. Now, I will tell you this, that, you know, you're on this VIP thing. The easiest thing I can tell you is you reach out to people and say, hey, I'm not sure if you've heard about this Thrive thing. Can I send you some information? What's your email? I'm loving it. What's your email? Just start creating the free accounts like crazy. If you're not sure how to create free accounts, there's all kinds of training in your cloud back office, or the person who brought you in will teach you. You've got to start just making sure you're telling people about it. As soon as they get their free account created, put them in a group chat with your leader or whoever brought you into the business or whoever in your upline leadership, which I hate to say the word upline, is working this business so that they can share with them. Hey, so excited that you decided to check out this Thrive thing. So here's what it's done for me. Here's 2 different ways that you can order as a customer or promoter. Which one sounds better to you? I mean, that's what the person who's going to be on the line with you is going to do. There is no sense in a brand new promoter ever having to do any of the talking. You shouldn't have to. How many of you on here are still brand new? Kind of like do a hand raise or a thumbs up if you've got it. Brand new. Like, do you know everything in this business? No, and it can overwhelm you like crazy because there's so much information. But if you will just let somebody else do all the talking for you, you'll be surprised how much you will learn. How many of you have ever started a new job and they just threw you right into the fire and said, okay, you're a surgeon, go operate? That would never happen, right? You got to learn what to do. And I'm so thankful. I was ignorance on fire. I had no idea. I just wanted people on this product. I let Maria give the information, the science behind it, how to take it, how to be a customer promoter, because I had no business telling anybody that. My famous words were, give me your credit card, don't ask any questions. I do not encourage you to do that. That's not a good deal. Okay, so what's the bottom line? Just get people on Thrive, right? Reach out to people, get people on Thrive. There's all kinds of things still in your back office. If you go to your cloud, I hope that all of you take the time. If you haven't, I'm going to encourage you to do so. Good grief, where is it? I don't know where it's at. Okay, anyway, it's your cloud office. It was just right in here, and now it's not. Okay, no big deal. I hope that all of you take the time to literally go into your back office and start looking at the resources and the training videos. There's simple videos on how to create free accounts. How do you reach out and share to people? Now, I'm going to tell you this. Don't spend 17 hours in your first week just watching videos and not reaching out to people. You've got to get the word out. If you're so busy trying to learn everything before you talk to everybody, you'll lose that passion, excited. You'll be too knowledgeable. Don't learn all that stuff. You want people on Thrive. Why did you join Thrive? Why did you become a promoter? Why did you love this product? That's the basic things that you need to know in order to make this business grow. Now, once you get past those first 2 weeks, it's crazy those first 2 weeks, no doubt about it, as you're trying to hit those bonuses. And I'm not going to lie, most of the time they happen in the last 3 days. So don't stress if you've went all these days and you haven't made it happen. You've done the work, but people don't really start ordering till the end, right? It's just nature of the beast. That's what they're going to do. So your 2 weeks are over. Now what do? You got to teach the people you brought in to do the things you did. But then I would encourage you to start working this sheet right here. How many of you have seen this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 sheet? Millionaire in this company, and I do this little sheet every week. It looks just like this. I got some crazy ones over here. I'll show y'all some with some, well, I have a whole notebook full of them. But they got tick marks all over them. They're nuts, okay? Because I know that every day I've got to reach out to 5 people about this product. Oh my gosh, if you heard this stuff is amazing. Can I send you some information about this Thrive? Every day I've got to follow up with 4 people. Maybe people who did create a free account with me. Maybe people who did just order during my VIP time, whatever. Every day I've got to be on social media about this product. Now I'm gonna throw this out there. Please do not throw up Thrive on your social media. They need to know you're a Thriver, but they also need to know if you're a mom or a dad or a workout person or what kind of job you have. If you have a golden retriever, if your daughter bakes banana bread and makes money at it, that's me. They need to know who you are. And, oh, this Thrive thing is amazing. They need to be able to see that. So every day you're doing at least 3 social media posts, and I would encourage you to share Lavelle's stories. They're awesome. Every day you're trying to get, if you're brand new, every day I would say you need to be trying to create 2 new free accounts. No matter what, you're getting some information to people and you're creating free accounts, okay? Because think about this. At the end of the week, you'd have 14 new potential people because now they've seen the email, they've watched the video about Thrive. And then every day, even now, I still try to connect with the leader every day. Well, currently right now there's 24 of you I'm connecting with, so that's kind of cool. But every day, especially if you're new, you need to be reaching out to your upline. It doesn't have to be, hey, checking in. It can be, hey, I have a new potential. I'm going to put you in a group chat later. Hey, I want to do a welcome call with somebody. Are you available? It could be anything. Reaching up to a leader, connecting every day. We are a great, big, huge company organization, but the people who brought you in this business are somewhere in your upline organization. There is somebody who's working this business not like crazy, right? So they want to help you. Don't be afraid to reach up. Let's see. I'm gonna see if any of y'all have any questions so that I can. Okay, if you have not seen that Go VIP sheet, so you can have it to track with, I want you to, I'm gonna give y'all my phone number real quick. Just text me your email, 940-366-0186. Just text me your email and I will email it to you. That and the 54321 sheet if you need it, okay? Just been a promoter for 4 years, and last year I was wanting to learn from other leaders and learn in general. Yeah, I still learn from other leaders all the time. I don't ever think that I know it all. I will tell y'all this, we are about to have 10 solid days of lunch and learns that are going to probably start later this week. And there's several of us leaders. We're just going to pick a topic. And believe it or not, we were all discussing today who was going to talk about the comp plan. That is not going to be me. I do not understand it. Don't even want to understand it. It hurts my brain. It hurts my brain. I know I need people thriving, and then I get paid. That's what I know. So that seems to work best for me. But we got some really smart people in this company who really know how to break that down. It just hurts my head. So I don't want to do that. Okay. Also, I am on Facebook as Susan Brown Kaufman. You can go follow me if you want to. If you ever just need some ideas for some social media stuff, go follow me. I don't usually friend thrivers that are not on my team, but you can follow me and you can watch all of my stuff. I just do ask this. If you do see any of my stuff that you like, be sure and save it. Use it. Just don't use it on the same day. You'll mess up my algorithm. So go use it some other day. I steal people's stuff all the time, so I really don't care. I'm still seeing the Go VIP. Okay, how do you make your daily? Oh, how do you make your daily list? Charlotte, unmute and tell me what you mean by that. They do throw teachers in the field. Good luck. You got a class of 25. Go.
Hey there, Susan. This is Charlotte.
I see you. Go
Can
ahead.
you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I guess my question is, I have a problem organizing my list and keeping up with my list. So is there a certain way, that you do your list? Like you come back in a week, or what works?
Oh, my list would make your head hurt. Okay. So I kind of have a running list, and I talked about this yesterday and last night on my training on follow-up, because I really, really try to be perfect with it. I'm going to kind of show y'all. Can y'all see my big whiteboard right there? That whiteboard is right in front of my face, and it has all my current thriving customers on it. So that makes that a little bit easier for me to follow up. But what if I followed up with them yesterday? Why would I follow up with them again today? That would be weird, right? So I will show you this. Do not freak out when I show you this, because this could overwhelm you. But so everybody has their own way of doing things. So I literally have a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 sheet. If you flip it over to the back, I'm gonna find a good one. Oh my God, this is gonna really, if you flip it over to the back, it has all these people on here. You're like, oh my God, I can't even read that. So what it is it's my hot list. These are people that I just created a free account with, or they just got a sample, or they're questioning me, or they're just a hot list. They're probably my next potentials. That hot list grows all the time, but the goal is to move them over to that whiteboard and be a customer or a promoter, right? In due time, everything happens. But what I do is every week I follow up with every person there and every person on my hot list at least once per week. Sometimes I have to do it more than that, but once per week, there is going to be a date beside their name. Okay. So here we are, Sunday. I'm done with this sheet. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get Sunday night or Monday morning, and I'm going to transfer over. Okay, these people are still on my hot list. They didn't switch over. Okay, these are customers I've got to follow up with this week. I don't forget them because they're on the week before. Now, this really freaking stresses people out. So it may not be perfect, but it's perfect for me. So Kayla Fox, if y'all ever get to listen to her, she does great Zooms all the time. She has a notebook. She keeps a notebook running of all of her, she has like, it's divided, all of her potentials, all of her customers, all of her promoters, all of her host to post people. She has, the notebook organization did not work for me because I needed it in front of my face. Okay, it just in front of my face. Flipping back and forth, I would forget them. That wasn't going to work for me, but it works great for so many people. Then we have our very great office people who are fabulous at Excel spreadsheets, and they just keep an Excel spreadsheet. There's so many different ways to get yourself organized, and I used to be an Excel spreadsheet person too, but I am definitely a write it kind of person now. I would love to say that I could look at my cloud back office and go, oh yeah, I followed up with them, but I'm going to tell you something. I was looking back on last week's sheet because I was like, man, I really thought there was somebody else and they're not on my hot list this week. And I missed writing them down. I had to quickly send them a message today. Hey, I'm just checking back in with you. How are things going? So I was like, I cannot believe I missed them. We can't have that happening. People who sample, you've got to be on top of those people who are sampling. If you're in your VIP time, do not give anybody a sample. You ain't got time for that, okay? That's my A1 number one now. You always have those people who are like, well, can I try it? Yeah, for $30, or I can give you $30 off of your first order, something. No sampling in your first 2 weeks. You don't have time for them to sample and then think about it and then not order. Nope, nope, nope. Don't do it. After your 2 weeks, sample all the people you want. I don't care. But in those first 2 weeks, those people who are in your VIP time are probably people who trust you anyway. They just need to trust you in order. That's my soapbox on that. I have a love-hate relationship with samplers, so you have to go with me on that. Okay, so that was a great question, and I know I did not give you an answer. There is no perfect way to get organized. You have to find what works for you, but I'm telling you, if you have a hot list person, you keep that hot list close by because you do not want to forget the people like that. Do not let those people get their sample and you not have told them how to take the sample and you hadn't connected them with somebody or what to expect. Don't just hand a sample off and say, good luck. You've lots of steps in the whole sampling process. What verbiage do you use to get someone comfortable to do a three-way call? I hate three-way calls. Did that help? So back in the day, when I did three-way calls, which I still do some, but I don't ever ask them to get on the phone. Ever. I ask forgiveness, not permission. Does that make sense? Forgiveness, not permission. Hold on, y'all. My daughter is calling me. I'm just going to make sure she's okay on a train. But I'm going to tell you what I do. I would say, hey, I'm going to call you this afternoon to tell you a little bit more about this Thrive thing. Does 2 or 4 o'clock work? I basically would break down the time to where I had them on the phone. The worst word you can say is, hey, let's get together and talk about this Thrive thing. Let me know. Take those 3 words out of your vocabulary. People are never going to let you know. They're just not going to. It's not going to happen. If you say, hey, did you try that sample? Let me know. Hey, what did you think about that Thrive? Let me know. Take it out. Done. Everything you say, you end with a question. So I need to talk to you about this Thrive thing. Are you available this evening between 4 and 6? Yes. Great. How about 5:30? I've got a call at 5. I'm going to do another one at 5:30. Is 5:30 good for you? Yes. Okay. I'm going to call you at 5:30. So that's just an example of how I get them narrowed down. At 5 o'clock, I'm texting them, hey, don't forget I'm calling you at 5:30. I should be finished with this call by 5:15, but I'm still going to call you at 5:30. Great. Here's what I do next. Hey, Maria, I got to call at 5:30. Are you available? Yeah, great. Okay, I'm going to have you on the phone first. I've already got Maria on the call when I call them. And I'm like, hey, Sally, so glad you had a few minutes to talk with me. First, I want to introduce you to my friend, Maria, not my upline, my friend, Maria. I just wanted her to share her story with you real quick, and then she's going to jump off. Is that cool with you? Yes, ma'am. Okay, Maria, take it away. Guess what? I never have to talk again, ever, because Maria's going to tell the story, then she's going to ask them questions, and they're going to ask her questions, and I'm just sitting back there just letting it all happen and making money and doing nothing. I joked all the time that Maria talked to the first 35 people who started thriving with me, and she earned my car bonus. I didn't do it. I just connected her with the people. So that's a three-way call option. You don't tell them. You don't ask them if you can get on the phone with your upline, because what does that sound like? It sounds like you're trying to sell them something. People don't want to be sold on health and wellness. They want to know that you care enough to share information with them. Now, I am notorious for doing three-way chats on Facebook, and I do Facebook more than anything, because if I put them in a three-way chat with Maria, people can't help but be nosy. They're going to click on Maria's profile and go see who this Maria girl is. On a text, they don't see faces. On a messenger, they see lots of faces. And they really get to learn a lot about Maria and Susan and everybody else by being on Messenger. Messenger is super non-invasive, right? There's no question on there's no question on whether they'll listen or not. So I will always just start a group chat. As soon as I create the group chat, I immediately go in and say, hey, Maria, this is my friend Sally, who is interested in this whole Thrive thing, and I really just wanted you to share your story with her real fast. So when you have a chance, can you jump in here and share your story? Maria knows the drill. She's going to jump in there. Oh, yeah. Hey, Sally, I'm so excited for you. So here's what happened with me. Blah, 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 blah. You have 1 minute. It'll time out in 1 minute. No jibber jabber. And then she'll say, hey, do you have any questions? Because I want to answer them for you. Believe it or not, Sally's going to go back and ask some questions. I'm just going to stay quiet. Maria's going to keep answering them for me. It's great. So the three-way chat and the three-way calls, they're just literally validation, and they're great on building your business. Many, many, many times in this business, I kid you not, I've done this for 6.5 years. People will work their 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 sheet. They'll do every reach out, follow up, post on social media, be on every training call known to man. They have got the knowledge about this product like no other. They love it, and their business is not growing, and they don't know why. And I'm like, how many connections have you made? Let them hear it from somebody else. The other person that's on the phone with you or in the messenger is not there to sell them a product, and you need to get out of your head that the person you're connecting them with is going to be salesy or be intruding. Get it out of your head. That is not true. 99% of the time, I'm going to say 100% of the time, nobody I've ever connected anybody with has ever been mad at me. They have appreciated me doing it because I've helped them understand, and I've let them know, hey, listen, we're a big community, and I just wanted you to hear another story. So if you have any questions, we're both here to help you. And it's worked out great. Oh my gosh, y'all are missing Lavelle Live because of me. I hope you're okay with that. Okay. So any other questions before we jump off? Don't forget, I've saved this recording. I'll get it back out so all of you can share it, and we'll go from there. Anybody? Just unmute if you want to ask real quick, or put it in the chat. I just want y'all to know, been working out Camp Gladiator, can barely move, doing great, trying to do some great health and wellness, and my husband just brings in Frito chili pies for us to eat for dinner. I'm like, you're killing me, Smalls. But I probably earned it after all these workouts. Okay, I'm so glad all of you jumped on. I really hope that this helped you. If you have any questions, my phone number's in there, or you can find me at Susan Brown Kaufman on Facebook. I will do my best to help you in any way I can. I'm glad you were on. Recording will be out later. Have a great night.